I think I grew out of liking music, like the love for it. But it's like, it's therapy. It's the only way I can express myself. And as I sit down behind the mic and just let things flow out of my mouth, I feel relieved.
That's what music does.
Man, I was flooded with millions of dollars from the time I was 16 all the way to this point in my life. And I woke up one morning and I was like, damn, they got me. Man, look at
Y'all heard that? Y'all heard that? What is going down, world? Welcome to the 40-year-old FUQ Boys podcast. I go by the name Black Pegasus, Black Pepper Sauce. We in here, Salty Pegasus. Let's go. Man, we about to watch this joint. This is NBA YoungBoy. Talks about fame, his music, changing his ways. And, bruh, you know, these youngsters don't want to hear me. They don't want to hear a 40-year-old man. They just don't. And that's okay. But do they like to hear from the poppin' young rappers? I think they do. And this is him saying it from his own mouth. So let's get into it. Before we get started, don't forget to like, share, and comment on all the content. But if you're really rocking with the vibe, subscribe to the channel. We're almost at 56,000 subs, but the goal is 100,000 subs before the end of the year. I can't do it without you guys. Let's get it. 40-year-old fuck boys are back in town. 40. Boys are back in town. 40-year-old fuck boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. 40-year-old FUQ Boys podcast. Malt liquor for your ears. 40. All right, you guys, welcome back to the show. Don't forget, I got a bunch of content. I'm dropping 4 pieces of content a day on the channel, except for Sundays. So be on the lookout. Shout out to all the members on the channel. You do receive all the big reactions, like the Harry Mack reactions first. So, yeah, man, some perks being a member. But, yo, there's no obligations to become a member. Just know I'm very gracious for all of you guys for liking and commenting on the content. Let's get it popping, man. I'm going to start this from the beginning because I want to see it now. We got to give a shout out to why this content was created, and that's Billboard's channel, okay? They got almost 4 million subscribers. Check that out. This video has 2.4 million views. Now, there's a clip that I just played here. It's at the very beginning. I saw that on Instagram. I'm like, I'm reacting to this full video. I have not seen this full video, but the fact that he said, yo, I've been around millions of dollars since I was 16, and one day I just woke up, and he's like, they got me. And what that reminds me of waking up from the Matrix. I think we've all had these moments where we've woken up and became more mature, became a parent, became more insightful about anything in your life that you've been in. It's like taking the red pill, right? And not like, you know what I'm saying, like the Matrix, like waking up from that slumber. That's what I'm saying here. And I thought this was cool from that little excerpt. So I want to watch this whole thing. Now, let's start it from the beginning so we can see how Billboard put this together, edited, etc. Let's get into it.
I do want to feel positive about myself, though, one day. Like, all right, you did it.
What kind of jacket was that? Fashion is so crazy. I'm so out of it. I be wearing sweats every day, going to the gym. Man.
Nothing's wrong with you. You're okay to walk this earth. You're not a bad person. You're not someone who's fucking it up. I'm just curious on the man that I'm gonna become.
Looks like Colorado. Oh, snap. Salt Lake City, Utah. Wonder what... that's interesting. Ain't it interesting, like, when rappers kind of wake up to certain things, they go to different environments. Like Kanye went to Wyoming. He's in Salt Lake City, Utah. I don't know if he lives there or if that's just for this interview, but there are these places that you go to and you eliminate a lot of, like, when you go to the inner city, there's a lot of crazy stuff that goes on. Even I live in Colorado Springs. Does that sound hood to you guys? It shouldn't, but guess what? Man, there's dude, there's shootings. There's so much drama that be happening out here too. It's like, yo, you just can't be in cities these days because it'd be kind of wild, yo, especially if you have kids, man. Anyways.
I think I grew out of liking music, like the love for it. But it's like, it's therapy. It's the only way I can express myself. And as I sit down behind the mic and just let things flow out of my mouth, I feel relieved.
I can relate to that. It's weird because I'm not even familiar with NBA YoungBoy's music. I'm sure I've heard bangers because they play stuff like this at the boxing gym, but I typically get into underground boom bap hip hop. So, but hearing that, it's true, man, because even me, I got really bitter and jaded at the industry because I didn't make it to the level that I wanted to. So I was really hurt by that in 2017. I was actually going to retire. I'm not going to get into my story because it's about NBA YoungBoy, but I can relate to that because I wanted to retire, but then I started just recording for the love. And every time I record a song that means something to me or has meaning or just gives you that feeling, you feel good. And I have a euphoric high for like 2 or 3 days, like, man. And then it's like gone. And then it's like you work on the next song. But I could really relate to what he just said.
Man, I was flooded with millions of dollars from the time I was 6.
I can't relate to that. I've never had millions of dollars, but we getting there right now. I'm just a thousandaire.
All the way to this point in my life. And I
look at that kit collection. I love Jordans too, but assets over Jordans. But hey, if you got assets, I wouldn't mind a collection like that.
Woke up one morning, I was like, damn, they got me. Man, look at the shit I spoke about. Look at the shit I put in these people's ears.
Yo, he started shaking. Is something going on? He started shaking. And the way he's talking, is he cool? Has he been? I don't know, man. I don't know much about, no disrespect. I just don't know about NBA YoungBoy like that. What he's saying is very deep right now. He said, look at what I put into these people's ears. But let's go further. Look at what I put into these people's mind. Music is one of the most compelling programs you can put into someone's mind because music you listen to thousands of times. You can listen to a song thousands of times, especially hit singles because they're only 2 to 3 minutes long. You know, people always try to compare entertainment like watching a movie versus rap lyrics and why music can be, you know, it is a program because you can listen to it more. But it is interesting because hip hop tends to, like, you have college kids who listen to hip hop, they'll listen to some gangsta, and then just go to class, work. Then you'll have some cats who are actually in the hood. They listen to some gangsta, and they go continue their activities. So it is interesting. That's a deeper it's a deeper, complex conversation. Let's get into this NBA YoungBoy interview, though.
Man, I feel very wrong about a lot of things. How many lives I actually am responsible for when it comes to my music. How many kids and people have gotten in the car or put this shit in their ears and actually went hurt someone. And now I'm sitting back like, damn, I can't do it all in one day. But I promise to clean whatever I can clean.
Wow. My man. Bro, NBA YoungBoy, dude, you just gave me goosebumps and chills. I love hearing a young man take extreme accountability. You didn't hear one excuse. Not one excuse. He's like, look, I'm changing. I don't know how long this is going to take, but I've realized some of the things that could have been caused from my music, and I'm taking extreme accountability. And a lot of people just don't do that. Bro, I commend you so much. That is so deep, bro. Wow.
But it's going to take time.
10 billion views or streams since 2021. He's been under house arrest for a weapons charge. Wow. He is still making
I actually want to get rid of all of these cars. I can't drive any of them. I think I'd rather just fill my garage with antique cars until I do get a little freedom where I could double back and purchase some of these where I could have my fun in. And that's my accountant, Miss Quintina, making sure I handle the money I was blessed with properly.
I can feel when he needs me to be that. And so that accounting hat, I take it off when
That Burberry scarf, though. Let's go.
he needs me to be human.
Those
And
earrings.
he needs somebody
Yikes.
to talk to. Whatever he needs me to be, that's what I am for him.
Look at that chain. Man, I love it.
Well, my grandmother was my everything. That was my protection, my comfort. This is my angel, my protector. So as she died, I seen like just this very big difference inside everything.
Like, he got a big heart. Like, he love people. Like, if he love you, he love you. You know what I mean?
One of his good friends brought him over to me, and after one session, he was just like, man, he doesn't really mess with nobody, but he like you. He like, I don't know what that is. So it was just kind of natural, like, just our chemistry and our bond just kept growing and kept growing, and I consider him a brother.
Wow. There's so many different things here. I'm thinking to myself, if you've had millions of dollars since you're 16, how do you curate your team to make sure you have authentic, real people who are around you for the sincerity versus the money? You know? And this dude seems super cool and sincere. I'm not saying he's not. It's just that just kind of blew my mind. Like, just seeing all those shoes and this TV, I'm just like, wow. These are things that I've dreamt up since a kid, right? Like having this type of abundance from the music industry, like me making it as an artist. And I still have those dreams. I still work towards those every day. Obvious, you know, I want to give back to the community and stuff. I don't need to have that many shoes or cars or anything, but that abundance to not worry about anything, make sure your family is good for generations, and then be able to go out and change the world and help people. That's so dope. Can't wait. Abundance mindset. Let's go. Think and grow rich.
I'm not famous. I don't think about it. I just have a lot of people that know me, I guess. I'm terrified of people. I am very scared of people. Like on my kids. I am terrified of people. And I am very shy.
Yo, man, he's giving me Michael Jackson vibes. And in the sense of the way he talks, it feels like he's soft-spoken, but I feel like a genuine sincerity right now coming out of the screen, which is rare because rappers know how to turn it on for the camera, you know what I'm saying, for entertainment purposes. But him being like, I'm terrified of people. And, dude, I feel like everything he's saying, like, I just feel like that's real. I just can sense it.
People. Like on my kids. I am terrified of people. And I am very shy. But I never knew why once I walk on the stage, I could get it done and leave. But I'm terrified of people. People are cruel. It's like you can't control ourselves.
Yo, he's seen some stuff. Again, you guys can tap in. I'm not familiar with him, his career. I don't know if he has like crazy street beefs where he's beefing with anyone. But you look into his eyes right there. The eyes are the window to the soul. There's some type of trauma behind that. And, you know, he's talked about his grandmother passing, rest her soul. But he must have seen something to be like, because I know humans are cruel. We know, you know, you got factory farm. You see a lot of stuff we do that's just, all these wars. Humans can be, but humans are very beautiful and kind as well. And for him to speak from this angle, I feel like he's dealt with some type of traumatic situation in his life or seen the darkest part of a human. And I would probably feel that way too. I mean, I've dealt with certain things, but I try to balance that optimism, man. I actually just dealt with a shooting. I'm not going to get into that, but geez. Lord have mercy on us.
So you never know what someone will do you.
Yeah, he's worried about his life. He's worried about his life. And when you have kids, your sense of urgency, it's not about me, right? It's about my kid. But I know my kid needs me. When I lost my mom to cancer, I was 30 years old, and it still hurt. It hurts so much. It still hurts to this day that she's not here for her granddaughter. But I can't imagine these kids who don't have parents, who lose their parents super early. Like, it's like you got to be there for your kids. It helps them out so much. So, yeah, man, I could tell he's being super sincere and genuine about what he's talking about.
Can't control ourselves. So you never know what someone will do you.
I always, knew what he was doing and what he had going on and his music and his buzz and was impressed with what he achieved being from where we're from. And I mean, they are some of the hardest working people in the music business. I think his legacy will be himself. He's not going to be compared to anybody. He's setting the tone and standing out by his work ethic.
I always wanted to be a rapper. This was always my dream. I never had a plan B. This is what I was set on becoming. That's what it was.
Dude, Utah is beautiful. I mean, Colorado's beautiful, just as beautiful, but I love this. But I don't like the snow, man. Me personally, now I'm getting kind of off the subject. Sorry. He's been rapping his whole life. He made it. He's saying he had no plan B. There's a lot to that, you guys. They call it burning the ships, right? Like when they went into battle and you're the opposing army, you pull up onto the shore of the opposing army, they burn the ships. Why? Because victory or, you know what I'm saying? You have no choice but to win. So they burn the ships and just flood the shore. And it's like, let's get it popping. That's what he's talking about, no plan B. But I was just talking about how beautiful and scenic Utah is. But if I was a rapper, I personally, and you're just it's probably bad for your taxes, but dude, I would love to live in Hawaii. You get away from all the go to like Maui or Kauai, and you surf. There's taco truck. Build an epic studio in your crib. Fly people in for recording sessions. Do a podcast. Fly people in. They're like, oh, I get to go to Hawaii to do the podcast. Like, it would be amazing. But Hawaii's taxes, they're on some Cali leftism. Bro, I remember going there during the pandemic. Had to sit outside and eat because I didn't have my little passport. It was silliness. Anyways, but that's still Hawaii. Oh, my God. I don't understand why rappers always go to, like, Wyoming and Hawaii, man. It's so beautiful and therapeutic, in my opinion. It's paradise on earth, and there's no snakes.
You can't be on top forever, you know? There's always to be another artist.
Well, I mean, there's pictures of him in this house, so he must own a house in Utah. This must be where he goes to get away.
But there'll never be another young boy. I will not be provoked. I will not be broken. And I'm not going back to where I used to be. Accept it or not, I ain't going back.
Let's go.
I only get more groovy from here. The day I walk out this door, it's gonna be a whole lot of doing.
There we go. NBA YoungBoy. That's it, y'all, man. That's it. NBA YoungBoy done took the red pill and is waking up from the Matrix, man. He's changing his life. Let's see what that adds up to. I'm going to go check out some of his music. I'm not a hater. Some of the young music is cool. Like, it'll get me amped up in the gym. I'm cool with that. I'm just in kind of like a bubble. Also, since I'm a father, I will not allow my daughter to listen to any rap at that level. You know, if there's some cool, chill rap, no cursing, no weird sexual innuendos, because sometimes clean rap has sexual innuendos. I'm not playing it. And, I play a lot of oldies, I think from like the 60s and, the 50s, like soul, doo-wop, the Supremes. Was it the Big Girls, They Don't Cry? Richie Valens, I think it is. La Bamba, Sam Cooke, just stuff that makes you feel good, that classic. Because I know when she gets older, she'll still be like, yo, I remember listening to this with my dad. I know she'll listen to rap one day, but she's 4 years old. She don't need to listen to this stuff. You know, it's just the truth. It's just, I don't know how he feels about it, but, you know, I guarantee Cardi B and Nicki Minaj ain't letting their daughters listen into their music. If they do, they are going to have it. It is what it is. I'm not going to judge people, but I'm telling you guys what I do with my kids. And that's why I don't listen to this stuff, because I'm around my child a good amount. Also, this is programming, right? Like if it's get hype, get money music, cool. I rock with it, hit the gym. I like hearing that money music because that gets me like, you know, I like hearing Jay-Z, Burner, you know, people who like get that money, man. Like I like that. It keeps me motivated on the days where I'm a little, you know, off. But every day I hit my routine. The music, I don't need the music. I could do it in silence. I could do it to classical music because I'm going to go get my bag and grind. But, man, this is really fascinating and inspirational, man. Like NBA YoungBoy, man, I don't even know how old you are. Let's look how old he is, man. But that's deep to take that type of extreme accountability. Like, yo, I might have hurt people with my music or people might have hurt others. Let's see what he's worth, too. How old is NBA YoungBoy? He's 23 years old. Moment of silence for me. I'm 20 years older, and he's multimillionaire. Streamed 10 billion times. Congratulations, brother. Success, my man. I love seeing it. Abundance mindset. Let's keep being productive. Let's see what he's worth. NBA YoungBoy. Oh, it's together. YoungBoy net worth in 2022. Oh, there's a Forbes article. 6 million. How much is NBA YoungBoy worth? Net worth is 6 million as of 2022. Music in Minnesota.com. I don't know if that's a reliable source. Let's see what else we got. 6 million for that house is probably $1 million. Cause property in Salt Lake and Colorado is $1 million per year. NBA YoungBoy's salary is $1 million per year. Estimated net worth approximately 7.5. See how they're switching up? We saw 6 million. I've seen 6 million multiple times now, but now it's 7.5. See down here, hold on, music industry. Now it's 11.5 million. I don't know what we can trust, but I don't think it's 6 million. I think his net worth would probably be more than that. His brand is really strong. I've heard it. I mean, you getting streamed 10 billion times. Now look this up. This is hilarious. Black Pegasus net worth. Let's go. Black Pegasus net worth 2023 height, bio, birthday. Black Pegasus is a famous rapper born on March 24th. Yo, that is me. Dude, they said my net worth is $5 million. My net worth ain't 5 milli, bro. But, yo, abundance mindset. We gonna get there, y'all. That's the goal, baby. Google put it up for your boy. Let's go. Net worth. 1 to 5 million. Dude, Black Pegasus. No, this can't be. These fools said 85 mil. But this is me. Damn, they got my full name on here. What? They're saying my net worth is $850,000. I mean, net worth in an evaluation, I don't make that a year, but in evaluation of like, 3 to 5 type of year evaluation, my brand might be evaluated for $500,000 or something like that. That is possible. I do create a good amount of money throwing concerts and doing other stuff, but people don't understand how that works. I don't make all that money. You know what I'm saying? Interesting. Wow. All right, man, that was cool. We kind of get off the beaten path. Let's go. Your boy's balling. Abundance mindset. Google said I'm worth 5 mil. Y'all ready, man? I'm worth $5 million, baby. I'm just going to say it. I'm the $5 million man. How I became the $5 million man, baby, because Google said it. NBA YoungBoy, you that dude. You 23. I'm 20 years older than you. And with the money, you big broing me. You're like, hey, little bro. Let's go, man. Proud of you, young man. Proud of you. I am proud of you. And I hope you continue with your change, your transformation, and become a leader to the lost. Become a leader to the lost. I can tell you've been through a lot, my guy. Much love, light, and beyond. Let's keep things moving. It's your boy, Black Pepper Sauce 40. Oh, hold on. Like, share, comment on all the content, and subscribe. If you really want me to become the $5 million man, you need to subscribe and become a member. Let's go, 40.
Thank you for being some man. 40 years down the road, back again. NBA,
Yo, boy, yo.
40.
Let's get it, NBA. I feel you, player.